Okay, so welcome back to Million Dollar Seller. I'm excited for this episode. And what I want to start with is this is a 5 steps, basically 5 steps to help you sell more in your business. And I'm going to walk you through it. And I'm also going to mention, of course, I want to mention I do all of this really in deep work in my course, which I've talked about before. So I'm going to tell you what to do. And then in my course, I'll show you how to do it. But if it's the right fit for you, let's just start somewhere. So here's the thing is there's this whole process of your journey. We start with thinking about something, right? We think about something and usually it becomes because we want to really bring our vision to life, or we are unfulfilled with what we're doing. And once we have that decision of like, maybe I want a little bit more. Maybe I do want to go all in on my business or grow my side hustle or really take things to the next level. I'm going to tell you the 5 steps of how we think about this and the action steps you can take. And I'm going to encourage you to start doing this process because that is where the magical stuff happens. And that's why you're here. You're listening to this podcast for a reason. You're listening to it because you want to grow your business. You want to get more sales. And remember, selling is serving, selling is impact, selling is freedom. So don't forget that. The first step to this is permission, giving yourself permission to want more and knowing that it's okay. It's okay to want things. I don't know why people feel so guilty of like they just don't put their goals, their dreams, their business, their vision first. But the first step to anything is giving your permission to tear it up. Yes, I give myself permission. I give myself the yes to go all in on myself, my goals, my business, my vision. Like, yes, that's the first step is allowing yourself to be okay with that. People hold themselves back and I'm not sure why. I am sure why, because I've held myself back. But once I talk myself through this whole giving Sam permission to really go for it, then it's like no turning back, right? So the first step to selling more, the first step to growing this beautiful business that the world needs, we need you, is to give yourself permission. So if you can't give yourself permission, I'm giving it to you now. I'm giving you permission to dive in, to tear it up, to sell more, to become more, to level up, to grow your business, to make more money, to become financially free. I am giving you permission to do that right now. Now, the next step, the step that's going to actually unlock this all is you give it to yourself. Give yourself the yes. Okay. Step 1. Step 2, now that you've given yourself the yes, step 2 is the confidence in your ability to freaking do this. Whoo. I'm fired up. So confidence comes from doing. So now that you've given yourself the yes, now you have to start doing things. You have to start taking steps, big or small. They don't have to be overwhelming. They don't have to be crazy, but you have to start doing stuff, because once you start doing stuff and you accomplish things, big or small, you become more confident. During this process, you'll face rejection. You'll face no's. You'll face being tired and being not motivated. But by pushing through those moments, your confidence grows. I've talked about this before. Your confidence is a muscle. The best way to grow that confidence is to flex your muscle, is to put in the reps. And then the confidence will grow as a byproduct of this. So grow your confidence in your abilities to do this. Listen, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a little story. Anyone that's done it should be confidence for you. So I look at people that I admire and I'm like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. So now it's like, how do I find the way to do it? So you can pull it off. You just have to find that confidence in yourself. And like I said, the confidence will arise by doing things. It also helps to be around people that can bring that confidence out of you. That's one of my favorite skills I have, is I can help people. I love helping people find their confidence. I love helping people change their beliefs and tap into that potential. So get around the right people that can help you find that confidence, build it, grow it, and start to accomplish your business goals, start to accomplish your sales goals, start to accomplish the things that keep you up at night. So we got it, right? Step 1, permission. Step 2, confidence. Step 3, this has been so hard for me because I've had the rest, but this has been the hardest part for me. To be honest, I'm just being vulnerable. Clarity. Step 3 is clarity. Get very clear and specific on where you're going. I know where I'm going, but it was hard for me to pick the lane, right? So I picked the lane of sales growth, business growth, sales, sales, sales. But prior to that, I was like mindset and fitness and wellness and alcohol free and, manifesting, like all of these things, building a vision, goal mapping. In my course that I've been talking about, I have it all in there as well. So it's because it's all tied to sales. It's all tied to that inner work, selling more, becoming more. So For me, the clarity was the hardest part. So that's your step 3 is clear. Where do you want to see? Where are you going? Where are you going? You have to know. You have to know where you're going. If you know where you're going, you can get there. But you have to be really clear on where you're going. And being clear is going to level you up in itself, because it's easier to create content. It's easier to elevate your products. It's easier to create the customer avatar of who you're speaking to if you're clear. So permission, confidence, clarity makes sense, right? Next is foundation. So now after you have your clear, you build a foundation, something you can always lean back on. I have found a strong foundation that when I need it, it's there. It's always there. I do it every day. Building a strong foundation. Just think about it. When you're building a house, you have the foundation. That's what holds the house up. That's what holds it together. So a foundation is like the base. It's the root of everything. It's something that is very needed because that's what holds the shit up. So think of foundation as your plans, your mindset, your fitness, your routines, your habits, your skills. So like your basic foundational skills. That's the foundation. I'll tell you another story real quick. Y'all know I left the corporate world a couple years ago almost. Oh my gosh, 2 years. Crazy. Wow, one foot in front of the other, baby. Here we are. But anyways, when I left the corporate world, I felt extremely confident in that I would figure it out. I would figure out whatever path I was going on. And, I started the business, I bought the business and all that stuff. And part of the reason I was able to do this so well is I had such a strong foundation. I quit drinking many years ago. I've built in really good habits and systems, and I've built in really good finances and prepared myself for this moment. I have really good skills and relationships and leadership skills and sales skills and business development skills. So I felt so good because of this foundation. So think of when you're building your foundation, what can you build that you'll be good forever? And that's a lot of the thing, like the skills, the confidence, the grit, the resiliency, all of these things add up to that foundation. So think about it like that. What's your foundation? What do you need to do to really grow and flex that and make it the best? Because that's what you're going to have forever, that you can always lean back on, always revert to, is that strong foundation. Last one. So we got permission, confidence, clarity, foundation. Last one. And I actually have a few before, a few after. These are the 5 really important ones. Is the process, the exact process and plan, the action steps, the execution. So now that you have a foundation, now you need, if it's sales, you need a specific sales process, business plan. So what is the formal process? And if you think about that progressionary step, you're continuing to grow it along the way. So once you get to that process point, you're doing the process, you're getting kicked in the face, but you're also making progress. You're growing your confidence. You're getting more clear because you might be, testing some things here and there. Like that journey, that stuff never stops. You give yourself permission. Once you get to the process, you give yourself that permission again. You constantly revisit these pillars, right? You give yourself permission again, like, okay, I've got the process on. Now I'm taking it to the next level. That's where I'm at. I'm working on my systems and my automations and things like that because I'm ready for that next level. So I'm elevating my process, but I gave myself permission to do that. So now I'm growing my confidence in these new skills in these new areas, which is going to help me grow overall. Do you see how it comes together? So remember those 5 things when you're making these decisions and you're taking the leap. It's not all going to come at once. Follow this framework and man, you're going to sell more. You're going to grow your business. You're going to do the things you want to do. And yeah, so it all makes sense, right? It's your own journey. This is your journey. But when you follow these steps, just take it one piece at a time. It doesn't have to be super overwhelming. Start by giving yourself the yes. Yes, I want this. And yes, I'm worthy of it. Yes, I will figure it out. It's the permission and it's making that decision. When you make that powerful decision of a yes or no, there's no maybe, right? Go yes, go in, go all in, do it. Do it right. Don't dip your toes, dive in. You're going to learn the most. You're going to also feel the most fulfilled. Because you're like, I'm doing this and it's exciting. It's scary, but it's exciting. It's challenging, but it's rewarding. This is how you get the massive reward, the massive payoff. It doesn't come initially, but it will come if you keep going. So I hope you found a lot of value in this. And what I want you to do is hit that follow button, share it with someone that needs to benefit. And remember, you got this. You got this. I'm here to support you. Make sure you hit that follow button. Keep coming back for more. If you're interested in working with me, check out my course. I also have many other options to start. Just get started. That's the best tip I can give you right now. Start and work at it. You'll get better as you go. I was to work with the client the other day, and in my course, I have this quote, and I was like, tell me what stands out to you. And he mentioned this quote, and I want to mention it right now. You have to be bad before you're good. You have to be good before you're great. So give yourself space to not be good at this. but you'll get good the more you work at it. And I promise you will. You just have to keep going and not give up. So thanks for tuning in to $1 Million Seller. New episodes every week. I'm here to support. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you make more money. I'm here to help you be financially free and really bring your vision to life. So let's go, baby. Thanks for tuning in to $1 Million Seller. New episodes every week. I'm here to support. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you make more money. I'm here to help you be financially free and really bring your vision to life. So let's go, baby.